fun.
All right, my pack, my tribe, we're back. Go ahead.
All right.
So, Celtic cross, lay them out.
Okay, the Celtic cross, the art of the tarot divination. The cups are assumed to be present people with light brown hair and are of fair complexion. Wands represent those who have yellow or red hair and blue eyes. Swords correspond to a person with dark brown hair and possibly gray, hazel, or even blue eyes. That's you, Nora. You are a sword.
Okay.
Pentacles answer to a very dark people, and you are not.
All right.
So that would make me. Cups are assumed light brown hair, often fair complexion. Wands represent those having yellow or red hair, blue eyes. Swords represent person with. So I'm technically a sword, too, because I have the brown hair, hazel, or even blue eyes. That's me, too. But anyways, select the signifier of the person or thing about whom the wish the inquiry is made. Is the card which, in the reader's judgment or experience, is the most representative of his representative is not therefore the necessity of the magician or high priestess mentioned in the official derivatory meaning. Place the significator in the middle and let the reader or querent shuffle and cut the remaining of the deck 3 times. Okay, so we're going to do this as we do it, right?
Okay.
Select the signifier. So I got to select, so it'll be a sword. Or swords. So, okay. So here's what we're going to do. I change it up a little bit. So I am, whoa, that was quick. See, for me, my cards, when they're important, they just flip out of my hand, and that's what I go by.
Okay.
Wow, that was quick. So I'm turning this card over. This is signifying you. Okay? So we had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A 6 of Wands. That signifies you. Okay?
Okay.
So the 6 of Wands. Six of Wands. A larger horseman bears a staff adorned with a laurel crown. Footman with the staves at his side. Divinatory meaning. The card has been so designed that it can cover several significations. On the surface, it is a victor or triumphing, but it also great news such as might be carried by a state or a king's courtier. It is expectation crowned with its own desire, the crown of hope. That's, yep.
That's me being the hope of my people.
Yeah, the people here.
Yep. Okay. Next.
Okay, so the next card that gets laid okay. So as of right now, the cards have been shuffled. I shuffled earlier. So right now I'm getting ready to draw. And you already thought of this and everything, like the question. Okay, turn up the first card that covers the significator and say that covers him. Okay. So turn the first card that covers the significator. Okay. Wow. That covers him. This is the person or thing generally environment at the time, the influence of which he is accused He is accused, although. So that card covers you. So that is the Queen of Wands. Okay, the Queen of Wands is covering. The divinatory meaning, a dark woman or a country woman. Friendly, chaste, loving, and honorable. If the card beside her signifies a man, she is well disposed towards him. If a woman, she is interested in the correlate. Also love and money. Okay. If a woman, she is interested in the correlate. So that would be you. And also love and money. Alright, okay, so that's the card that's on top of you. That sounds kind of dirty. That's the card that sits on top of you. Yeah. Okay, number 3. The card that goes above you. Now he wants to be on top. Good room. Picky, eh? Okay. So, the second card goes across you, like horizontal. Okay?
Okay.
Wow. The card that got pulled up is strength. So it's you and another female, because it's the Queen of Wands, and strength. 2 people.
Okay.
So for strength, let's see. Empress, priestess, magician, strength. Power, energy, action, courage, magnanimity.
Magnanimity.
That's it. That's good. So you and this other female and strength. So that's the second card. Put this card across horizontally and say this represents his obstacles, which is strength. So you must not have any strength. If it is favorable card, it will be something good on itself, if not productive of good in a particular correction. And the card that's on top of you is this person or thing generally is in the general, it's in your time frame and the influence in which is actually created through. Okay? So the next card is the third card, and this one does go above you. Okay, so your card on top was the Ten of Cups. Wow. Ooh-wee, wow. The Ten of Cups, the divinatory meaning, commencement, repurpose of the entire heart. This perfection of that state is with several picture cards. A person who is taking charge of the Corinth's interests. Corinth, that's you, Nora.
Okay.
Also, the town, the village, the country inhabited by the Corinth. Yep. Okay, so that means, and that's the 3 at top. Turn the third card up, place above the head of the significator, and say, this crowns him. It represents A, the best that he can arrive at, or B, his ideal in the matter. C, what he wants to make his own, and D, but not his own at present. Okay. So, the number 4 card is at the bottom of the warrant. Wow. Okay. The bottom one is number 4, and it is the 3 of Swords in reverse, which means it's upside down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that a good or bad thing, or does it matter?
We'll have to, hold on. I just gotta find it. 3 of Swords. We'll read the passage and see what it says. 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords, piercing a heart, cloud, and rain behind them. Divinatory meeting. Removal, absence, delay, division, rupture, dispersion, all that design significance naturally. Reversed. Mental alienation, error, loss, distraction, disorder, confusion. That's what it means in reversed. And according to this, the turning up of the 4th card, place it below the feet of the significator and say, this is beneath him. It's his own, that which he has to work with and can use.
In other words, things that you have to work on.
Yep. You are lost, distractions, disorders, and confusion. Which makes a lot of sense right now. Okay, moving on. The 5th card, which is placed to the right side of you, is also a Queen of Swords reversed. Wow.
I feel like I'm all over the place.
No. Queen of Swords. Okay, Queen of Swords. Her right hand raises the weapon vertically, and the hilt rests on the arm of the royal chair. The left hand is extended, arm is raised. Her countess is severe chasteness and suggests familiarity with sorrow. The divinatory meaning. Widowhood, female sadness and embarrassment, absence, sterility, mourning, privatization, and separation. Reversed, malice, bigotry, artificial, purgatory, and dissent. Because that's reversed. So that's what that means, but then if you turn to the back for the actual card, because that is the 5th card, turn up the 5th card, place it on the side that's of the significator, and looking away from, and says, this is behind him. It is current from which he is passing away, and may be the past of the matter. So you're slowly getting better and healing and doing better with yourself with whatever your situation may be.
It's a process.
Next, number 6, which is to the left of the significator card. We have a lot of swords here, people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jeez. Swords. It's because you are a sword is a major arcana. Okay, swords. I said 7, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
7 of swords. The 7 swords. A man in the act of carrying away 5 swords rapidly. The 2 others of the card remain stuck in the ground. A camp close in hand. Divinatory meaning. Design, attempt, wish, hope, confidence, also quarreling. A plan that may fail, annoyance. So what that means, that is the number 6 card, which is to the left. 6 card. Turn up the 6 card, place it on the side of the significator facing, and said this is before him. It is a current that is coming into action and will operate in specific matter. Okay. Card number 7 is to the far right of me beside card number 5. Okay. So, card number 7 starts at the very bottom. Wow. Wow. Okay, for this one, I kind of want to read what the meaning is for the seventh draw.
Mm-hmm.
Because before I read what the card is, the 7th card signifies himself, his attitude in relations to the matter. So the card I drew was death.
Death represents change.
Death card. End, mortality, destruction, corruption.
It's also symbolic of change.
Yep. So your 8th card. Oh. Yep. Your 8th card. I'd also like to read this one first before I read what it is. The 8th card signifies his house, his environment in the affair, the influence, people, and events around him. This is perfect. It represents the lovers.
Okay, what lovers?
Yours.
It's not
Attraction.
literal.
Attraction, love, beauty, trials, overcome.
Okay.
Yep. That's card number 8. Signifies his house, his environment in the affair, the influence, people, and events around him. So, card number 9. Signifies his hopes and fears. Okay? Hopes and fears. And another sword, yet again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this signifies your hopes and dreams. 5 of swords. Five of Swords. A disdainful man looks after two. Yes. Looks after 2 retreating and dejecting figures. Their 2 swords lie upon the ground. He carries 2 others on his left shoulder, and the 3rd sword is in his right hand, pointed to earth. He is the master in possession of the field. divinatory meaning. Degradation, destruction, reversal, infamy, dishonor, lost.
Infamy.
Infamy, yes. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm just saying.
Helping you. I'm not very good at big words. So that is card number 9. That signifies his hopes and dreams, or hopes and fears. Number 10. Here's the big one. The 10th card represents what will come. It's in its own card that you will concentrate your intuitive powers, your experience, and your memory in respects to the official divinatory meeting attached thereto. It should include whatever you may have divined from the other cards on the table, including the significator itself, and concerning him or not expecting such lights upon higher significance as might fall like sparks from heaven if the card which serves for this oracle. The card for reading should happen to be a trump major. Thus, bias your calculations if you obtain a decisive judgment of the reading is over. You have only to formulate the results. In conclusion, regarding the question of your complexions, their allocation to their suits need not be taken controversially. So, this last card will tell all. The Star. The Star. Lost, theft, pervasion, abandonment, although another reading suggests hope and a bright prospects in the future. And that, my tribe, is a full Celtic tarot reading.
Okay. So
The Celtic Cross card spread. I will actually take a picture of this and send it.
Okay.
So you can actually see everything.
maybe I can get a more in-depth detail from your translation of it too, maybe.
Yeah, instead of seeing it in person and just hearing it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So, I'm going to do that real quick. Sorry, I got this song stuck in my head and I cannot get it out. Whew. And you know which one it is because I've been singing it like all day long.
I do.
Yes, you do.
I have no idea what you've been singing all day long.
Blue hair. That's all I gotta say.
Will Hair?
Blue. B-L-U-E hair.
Oh, blue hair. I still don't know.
How high are you right now, my dear? You're blazed. God damn it.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are, because I'm winding down off my high and you're blazed.
No, I'm not.
He's relaxed, though.
I am relaxed, but I'm not blazed. I would. I'm not the type to hide that shit. I would come out and say it.
I will set your ass ablaze, motherfucker.
Excuse me, guys. I'm giving him.
Fractured butthole.
It's the fractured butthole.
How's
I missed
time?
that game.
How are we doing on all that?
What's that?
How is time?
Let's see. About 20 minutes left.
want to talk about the reading or just anything else in general?
Well, the last card.
The star.
Yeah, what was its significance again? You don't have to read the description, just boilerplate it for me.
Okay, lost, theft, privatization, abandonment, although another reading suggests hope and bright prospects in the future. That's the one that I'm taking. That's the one that I'm getting from this whole entire reading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be my thought too, but
you know.
Doesn't really matter what I think. I'm not the one it's for.
You're not the one that the reading was for anyways.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So what am I taking away from it, more or less, right?
Right, so the ultimately,
what are you depicting
look,
from
it doesn't
this
matter
and
what reading it is or what the question is. Ultimately, it's up to
you.
you to interpret it for yourself.
Okay.
Now, like, once we get off the air and stuff like that, we can go in depth further with your question if you would like, but we're just telling you how it was going, like, how to do it.
Okay.
So.
Right. In any case, that would be my take on it as well. But I don't know what the question is or what it pertains to.
I don't really have one, that's the thing.
Oh, I have a pretty good idea.
Okay.
But I don't know for sure. I don't know what you were thinking. But
I'm thinking E.T. Phone Home.
Good movie. I cry every time.
And I think that would be better left to off-air topic.
Yep.
But while we're on the air, what else would we like to discuss?
I'm gonna sit and chill for just a second, regather myself, and just listen. If something sparks some interest, I'll butt right in. I'm still listening, but
Yes, please put that butt right in. Anyways.
Oh, you can go kiss it if you would like.
Oh, you're not close enough for that yet.
Kiss my grits.
Kiss my ass, Mr. Garrison.
I said, suck my balls, Mr. Garrison.
Now, if we actually had...
It's okay, Mr. Garrison.
If that actually happened in real time, in real school, we'd be kicked out.
What? No
yeah.
Hell, I know I'm younger than y'all.
South
I'm
Park.
35 years old.
Let me clue you in on something, a little something about South Park. Yes, they've been known to include some truth, harsh as it is, in their program before. Yes, they have been known for that. They do not give a shit what anybody's opinion is. They're going to tell the cold, hard truth no matter what. And by the way, they ripped into Trump, not Biden. So fuck you, all you fucking Trump supporters. Anyways.
Oh, Lord. Anywho.
Anyways, they also ripped into Scientology, so what's that tell you?
Oh, yes.
So, say what you want about them. They're going to give you cold, hard truth. But it's a comedy show. You can't take all of it that seriously. Yes, you need to discern one from the other most of the time. But still, they're going to include cold, harsh truths, but they are also a comedy show. So, because they're a comedy show, that doesn't mean that every single thing they say is accurate. It just means that it's the humorous point of view.
Agreed. But it's kind of
But generally, the humorous point of view is humorous point of view on truth. So,
yeah.
there you go. They nailed Scientology. That's what it's like. They nailed Trump. That's what he's like.
I haven't seen that one.
Oh, it's great. They nailed the COVID one too. I don't know if you saw that special. It was what was it? It was Love in the Time of COVID.
Oh God.
Or some shit like that.
Okay, so no, I did not see that one.
It was fucking great.
Well, maybe when we're done here, you can pull it up and we can actually watch it.
Oh, Lord.
No, can't actually because you have to pay for it.
What's it through? Paramount Plus?
Yeah, I think Paramount Plus has it.
I don't have that one.
I
Trust
do,
me, I do,
but a lot of the things on Plus aren't free.
Yeah, I know.
It's kind of like certain things are free, certain things aren't. You have to actually upgrade your package or whatever the fuck it is.
It's almost like a cable thing, isn't it?
It's like Hulu.
Hulu, okay.
Because, like, you can watch a lot of shit for free. Or not for free, but for, cheap. It's like $5.99 a month or whatever the fuck it is. But
Paramount, it depends on what you get.
Part of Paramount is free though. But yeah, a lot of them are like that. There's some really good ones that are absolutely free.
Okay.
Like Tubi and Freevee.
Alright, Tubi I do have, I just can't access it right now, but yeah.
Freevee is great too. Freevee has a lot of your primetime shows on them.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Like older episodes of like NCIS and shit.
Alright.
And, well, that would be for you. And older episodes of like pretty much anything. Like you have Magnum PI and the A-Team, the shows.
The 80s shows that you grew up with? Yeah.
Yeah. And Knight Rider.
I got into Kit, but I never got into Michael so much.
Well, a lot of people didn't, so I feel bad. It was all about the car.
Yeah.
Nobody gave two shits about David Hasselhoff except for people in Germany.
Shit.
Okay, what about Airwolf? Is it on there?
I think it is, yeah.
Wow.
I want to watch those ones.
A lot of the old shows are on there.
Airwolf, Riptide, Simon.
Oh, man. You fucking poor millennials, you don't know what you're fucking missing. We come from a time when TV was actually worth watching.
Okay, question. So, I can never keep it straight. I was born in 1987. What am I?
You would be considered a millennial.
Okay. That's when shit was really good. Like
you don't know what good is.
Living out in the country.
We had Simon and
years of my
Simon
life.
and Heart to Heart and Remington Steele.
Moonlighting.
Yeah.
Moonlighting.
Yes.
You guys had friends. That's it. That's all you had.
Oh, shut up. No, we had friends. We also had...
You had
Will and
friends.
Grace and...
Okay, Will and Grace. I'll give you that one.
Sometimes
Laverne and Shirley.
No, that was our generation. Hold on. Laverne and Shirley was from our generation.
Oh, yeah. Laverne and
But I
Shirley
like
was my mom
those
and dad's
shows.
generation. Come on.
It was on in the 70s. You can't claim Laverne and Shirley is yours. It wasn't yours. It was ours.
No,
I didn't say it was mine. I just said I'd like to watch it.
Yeah,
Good
in the
grief.
70s. It's what I said. That's our generation.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, granted, later on we were seeing them as reruns, but still part of our generation because it came out when we were born
Yeah.
Yeah.
and after we were born.
Yeah. Oh
So
my
that's
God, yeah.
our generation.
That's Generation X.
Okay. Winner, chicken dinner. I'm not going to argue here with a 50-some-year-old man.
Well, I was a part of Generation X, honey. We weren't
Oh, I
supposed to
know.
matter.
You're brutal.
No,
You're
listen,
brutally honest
listen,
and don't give two fucks.
listen. Jesus Christ, listen.
Nope.
Generation X was called Generation X because we were supposed to be non-existent. We weren't supposed to matter. We weren't supposed to attribute anything to the world. Yet we created the computer. We created this fucking thing that we're all so fascinated with that fits in the palm of our hand.
That holds
We created all of that. Millennials are reaping the benefits of our generation. You would not have the music that you have now if it weren't for bands like Tears for Fears or Depeche Mode, which was our generation.
Queen.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like a lot of the 80s music.
Well,
I'm
that's
really
because you
what
have
did I
good
expect?
taste.
I'm sorry, I'm an old soul. What can I say?
I
like
love
all
metal.
kinds of different music, but my favorite is the oldies, like before 2000 shit. Or any genre, period.
See,
the old
the
stuff
movies,
rocks.
the movies were better in the 80s. The music
It's
is
because
better
they don't
now,
know how to fucking
in my
make
opinion.
good
I'm
movies
sorry, we have
anymore.
Back to the
They're
Future.
making repeats of the old shit.
Yeah. And in the 70s. Star
Well,
Wars.
I will say that some of those have been done very well.
Okay, Stephen King's It. Yeah. The remake.
Stephen King's It, the remake, was phenomenal. It was actually a lot more like the book.
Yeah. That makes more sense.
However, there's also, The Crow.
My favorite movies.
The Crow,
of all time.
the original with Brandon Lee, not the new piece of shit that they're making with the guy from the remake of It. Although he's a fantastic actor, not the right guy for it. Sorry.
No, he's not.
The only
and
right
I'm going to
guy.
be disappointed. I want to watch it, but I don't.
Yeah,
It's not
I
the
don't
same.
doubt that he would do a fantastic job, but you can't sell that to people that have seen the original. It's just not going to happen.
That is
You know what I mean? Like there's no surpassing Brandon Lee in that role. It's just never gonna. It wouldn't even enter the imagination. It's like if they redid it like 30 years from now,
maybe.
when all of us are too old to give a shit,
Yeah, no fucking kidding.
that would be one thing. It's not the guy they picked or even the script. It's the fact that it's too soon.
Yeah.
There's too many people around that still remember the original.
Oh, yeah.
The only way you can successfully do a movie like that is so fucking iconic is to wait until it's a brand new audience and you can pitch it like it's a new movie.
Well, that's like them remaking the Princess Bride.
Yeah, that'll
Are
never.
you fucking serious
Yeah, they're
right now?
Well, it's not.
Fuck
Listen. They're not. It's not set in stone, but they are talking about it. And it would depend on how the script was written and how they cast it. If it's the right script and the right cast, I could actually see them pulling it off a new movie.
Who would they get as
But who would play it?
But, well, that's just it. They would have to get people just as good, if not better, than the original cast. And it's kind of hard to beat. It's hard to beat Indigo. It's hard to beat.
Yeah.
It's hard
There's
to
no
beat.
one like him.
Right. It's hard to beat Carrie Ellis.
Yeah.
Wesley in that.
Even Buttercup.
No, Buttercup is by far the easiest character to replace.
Well, yeah, but...
Because, let's be honest, in the original, she didn't really have that much of a part.
No. She didn't. And she could extend
And you can blame the writers for that, probably. And that's one thing they should fix if they do remake it, is she should have more of a part.
Yes.
And honestly, the only kind of person I could see doing that part justice, if that were the case, would be like a young Sarah Chalk. Elliot
Wow.
from
Okay.
Scrubs.
Shit, who would I...
Elliot from Scrubs.
Yes, but who would
I don't know, but I'm just saying it would have to be that kind of person, like a young Sarah Chalk could pull it off, because she's
Enola.
got the humorous chops for it. The only thing Sarah Chalk doesn't have that would probably lead power to the role, though, would be vocal talent, because she is a horrible singer.
Enola, the girl who plays Enola Holmes.
No.
No?
I couldn't see her doing it. I mean, she's great, don't get me wrong, and she's got some humor, comedy chops in there somewhere. You can tell, but that kind of comedy, not going to happen.
The one who did Kick-Ass?
Oh, yeah.
Chloe?
Chloe Grace Moritz, I could see her doing it.
She would be perfect for that part, actually.
Oh, and we are getting close to out of time. We are at 3.5 minutes.
Okay. Well, I mean, I could see Chloe doing it. She did the remake with Carrie. I haven't seen the remake on Carrie, but...
That was sad and sucky, but that was not her fault. That was more
The writing?
the videography and the writing.
They didn't do it justice.
No, they didn't. But there's hope yet, because I don't know if you've seen it yet. It's on Paramount Plus. If you have not seen the remake of The Stand, you're missing out.
Okay.
Whoopi Goldberg plays Mother Abigail.
Alright. I'm not sure.
If that's not enough to hook you alone, Mother Abigail was the old black woman in the original, The Stand. You used to have it.
It wasn't my copy.
Yeah, but we used to watch it.
It's been a while.
Mother Abigail's, the cornfield, the rats.
Vaguely.
I'm 103 years old, but I still make my own bread. You don't remember that?
No. I'll have to rewatch it.
Is that an old black and white?
No, Stephen King's The Stand. It was
Okay.
it was a TV miniseries, and
Yeah, I remember seeing that part, yeah.
and it had an all-star cast. It had what's his name? The guy that played Lieutenant Dan from
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Forrest
Yeah.
Gump.
Yeah.
Forrest Gump. It had Molly Ringwald.
Yeah.
It had actually Stephen King himself was in the movie,
Okay.
or it
What's
was
the
in
time check?
about a minute.
Better wrap it up.
All right, you heard the lady. Better wrap it up. Till next time, I pack my tribe. Peace.
Peace out.
Out.